Hello YouTube. Just 20 minutes ago, I went to look at my older videos, thinking they were going to be the greatest thing ever. I made them about 11 months ago. And I realized, wow, they fucking suck. Totally stuck in my head. I was so stuck in my head. I call it stuck in head bullshit. It was just like, I was talking about meditation and all that stuff, which is super great. You know, meditation, being present in the moment. I like to do focus. I like to do like a focus meditation. I talked about in my previous video, so watch through every single one of them, you can learn. I'm just kidding. But basically, I have schizoaffective bipolar type. So I'm like, okay, so if that's stuck in head, if that's like me being stuck in my head, stuck in your head, by the way, is a reference to mindfulness. In meditation practices, one of the aims that people strive for is to have no thoughts in their mind, to not be stuck in their head. So for you know, so when I say stuck in my head, it means it's not mind being mindful. It's coming from a place of being like overly logical, miserable, not in touch with reality, like just a fucking miserable person. I don't want to talk down on it because like a lot of people are very stuck in their heads, but it's not fun and it's not ideal. Anyways, so my previous videos are that, and so I was like, what am I going to do? What kind of videos would I make? And it's like, oh yeah, you can talk about your mental illness. So I have a lot of stories. A lot of stories. I've almost died so many times because of this stupid fucking thing. And yet, in some ways, I'm very glad I have it because I'm grateful for the opportunity to gain worthiness. And also, I could talk about the law of attraction as well. So, but yeah, anyway, so I have schizoaffective bipolar type. And I think I'm God, not the creator, but I just think I'm the greatest male who ever existed. I have a female equal. She's on YouTube. Her name is Kelsey Cleopatra on YouTube. She looks like a female version of me. She's incredible. I love this woman. I want to marry her someday, but I'm not gonna like, you know, I don't want to go too crazy with that because I don't want to seem like a stalker or something like that. I leave her a comment like once every several years to see if she becomes interested in me or whatever. But basically, she's, so yeah, so I'm just, it's like, what can I do to make YouTube videos that maybe get some views that aren't stuck in head, that are like fun, but important and stuff like that. Like, so my previous videos are all about meditation and stuff like that. And the law of attraction is awesome. I don't believe that you're actually changing the universe. The law of attraction is like, you write down on a piece of paper, like, I'm wealthy, I'm wealthy, I'm wealthy, I'm wealthy. And you become wealthy because you write it down. It changes people's free will. I don't believe in that. I don't believe that the universe changes to give you this stuff. That's really kind of like a violation of free will. It sounds horrible. Let me see this still going. So what I believe is you're forging like habits, you know, of like success, like thinking about success, so that when it comes your way, you're ready for it. You're not like, oh my God, I can't handle this. This is crazy. I can't handle this much money. I'm gonna spend it all, or, you know, like people have hang-ups, psychological hang-ups to prevent them from succeeding in life. So what the law of attraction does is it removes the hang-ups. A little mood journal. I've been just miserable today in my head about how evil the world is. That's one of my issues. I view the world as being very evil. I view people as looking super creepy and evil looking, even when they're not. But I've been coming into reality more. So like, I noticed like, okay, so, when I said I'm glad that I have this mental illness and I'm glad that I've been in pain, it's because I believe life is a worthiness test. So I'm glad to have the right to get so much worthiness because this mental illness caused me so much pain. I'm glad that I have the right to get all of this worthiness and, you know, basically, I don't feel like it's made me a better person. I have become a much better person over time, but that's because of other factors. So anyways, I think that's going to conclude my video. I'm going to keep them short and sweet, see if people watch them. I'll maybe do some stories and stuff like that. Schizoaffective bipolar type, for those of you who don't know what that is at all, is it's basically a combination between schizophrenia and bipolar disorder. I don't know if it's exactly that. People might disagree. That there's certain things about pure schizophrenia that are probably worse than schizoaffective, and there's certain things about pure bipolar disorder that are I don't know about that actually. I had a bipolar diagnosis for a while, But there might be, but schizoaffective is bad. It's like hallucinations, delusional beliefs, grandiosity, super bad depression, like all that shit. And it's a fucking privilege to have that in my life. Even though it's been so bad, it's driven me close. I've been hospitalized 3 times. That's actually pretty important to mention for people who are wondering how much clout I have. I've been hospitalized 3 times. Been in worse shape than that, and they wouldn't let me in the hospital. When I was in the worst shape of my life, basically, they wouldn't let me in the hospital. It's like, you do realize I'm like 10 times worse than when I was in here, right? And you won't let me in because I was just in like a few months ago. Like, what the heck are you guys doing? Anyways, that's a new story for another day. I can talk about my hospitalizations and stuff like that. I used to think I was Jesus. I think I'm way better than Jesus. So I don't want to be Jesus anymore. I'm way better than Jesus. And I can say that with some sincerity. I really believe it. But anyways, peace out, everybody. Have a good one. And you know what? A lot of you guys are probably better than Jesus too. Anyways, peace out. Have a good one.